we all do start riding park, I think. Back in the days, you know, it was kind of like challenging at first because we're not really accepted in ski resort. But then the ski resort saw the value of snowboarding and they start just building snow parks. So I was there and then we were just enjoying riding it and just like pushing ourselves. Just riding with friends basically at first.
First time I met Roman, I was already into snowboarding and a friend of mine asked me if we could meet so I could teach his nephew to snowboard. And on that day, that nephew had a friend with him and that friend was Roman. He couldn't even turn, but he was already trying 360s and little side flips, and he was like 11, maybe 12. I'm a teacher, and at that time I was a sub and a young teacher, and finally I had him in my class. We organized with him that if he was behaving properly at school, because he already was such a punk, he could come with us and I would sign for the school to let them know he was with us and he was, you know, one of those young talents, and he had to be on the snow to improve and to show all his talent. So he did, and it worked. He doesn't feel danger and he loves it. I think Roman just loves snowboarding and partying. That's another story.
Yeah, it's like, you know, back in the days was like those training camp in fall, and you know, everybody comes there, photograph, filmers, and you know, movie crews, and you know, that's how you get noticed. And I had like sponsor at the time, Arnett, and they wanted to push me into movies, so that's how I started it.
When Vlad started filming for Tremsal, for some French European company, and Roman was with them at the time, I think. But Roman and Vlad has been friends for a long time, and I think I'm pretty sure like when they met again filming for Absinthe, they knew each other really good already.
I first met Romain, it was in Les Diablerets at not on the glacier, but there's a place that doesn't exist now. It's called Isno, and there was a snow park there. And there was a dude that was just landing everything past the landing. And I remember it was like, who's that guy? And then I met him through Darius, and I was friend with Darius and those guys, and then I met him through this, and we became friends pretty much instantly. That day we even went up to the pass and look at this road gap that's in the Tremsal video and stuff like this. I think he went pretty quick. I think he was just starting to be at Airwalk. It's long ago, but there is some memories I know. Every jump, everything was just too small for him, basically. He was definitely pedal to the metal all the time in whatever he was doing, and like there was no like halfway. It was always full on. I mean, the important things that we want to talk in, especially about his early career, is that this level of snowboarding was already above a lot of other riders, and you could tell that, you know. I could tell that straight from the bat, kind of like when you see like there's like a 15-meter jump and the guy's going 20 meters and he doesn't understand why he doesn't land. I'm like, dude, you're landing in the flat, you know? Just, you need bigger jumps. Without these 3 summers that he spent in Mount Hood, I don't think he would have had the career that he had, you know, during all these years at Burton and all this breakthrough snowboarding, especially in the backcountry that he did, you know. Those 3 summers in Mount Hood, I think, really made a difference because you could tell, like, those other American riders that were there, they were like, whoa, okay, that guy is special, you know.
With his career, I think that he came at a point where maybe snowboarding was slowing down in its energy, and he brought back what snowboarding was, what made us want to snowboard, the rebellious, the punk, the like I don't care what you say, I'm doing it type of energy. When everything was starting to become conventional and become like an industry, he came in and said, you say I can't do this, I'll show you I can. And he did everything, you know, to prove that his way of riding was, you know, what snowboarding needed. And I think that he just like, you know, grew up snowboarding. Those 5 years where he was on top of it. He was, nothing that he did wasn't groundbreaking. And he grew snowboarding up again. He was, when everyone was kind of like settling down, he just made it new again, which was insane. He taught me a shitload of things, so I admire him. I don't have any bad words like for Romain.
What has he taught you?
You know, follow through, believing in myself. You know, if I set out to do something, if I set out to do it, it means I can. You know, getting up after you've fallen 100 times and still going. I mean, I remember one day, it was filming with you, and we were, I can't remember if it was Brandywine or somewhere, there's this jump, and I was trying to frontside 9, and I was, for once in my life, going further than him. And I was missing, and at the end I was discouraged, and he was like, fuck you. If you're gonna jump this jump further than me, you're gonna fucking land. And he told me off so bad, and I was like, fuck. And then at the end, I think it's one of the tricks in the video is I did land it, and if it wasn't for him, I would have given up because my legs were shaking, and he was like, dude, if you're trying it, you can do it. I was like, okay. And his drive is contagious for sure. Most of everyone sees the rock star, the punk, the 110% all the time, but he is someone that has such a big heart, and that's put it on the line so many times, and it's been walked over, trampled on, and he still believes in people, and he's got the biggest heart. And that's one thing that I don't think is shown enough within snowboarding, that I mean, through his talent, so many people and so many careers have been made. I mean, if it wasn't for Romain, a whole generation of snowboarders might not have been inspired by him, and even closer, like people like Gigi or JP or DCP, all these guys fed off his energy, even myself. I mean, if it wasn't for Romain, yeah, I might have turned out to be an accountant or something. So, so his tremendous heart and the sharing of his passion, for sure.